Hello lovely viewers, welcome to my channel. I am Anna, hope your day is so well. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Gerry Turner, who stole America's heart as the first ever Golden Bachelor, built his reputation as a charming, down-to-earth man looking for a second shot at love later in life. Viewers fell in love with his emotional journey on the show, where he navigated vulnerability, heartbreak, and hope with grace. But after the cameras stopped rolling, Gerry's personal life has continued evolving in ways no one could have predicted. Reports confirm that Gerry has found a new romantic partner, and according to close sources, she has brought joy, excitement, and even some big lifestyle changes into his world. Friends say Gerry's smile has grown wider, his energy more vibrant, and his calendar more packed with adventures since she came into his life. The Golden Bachelor star, once known for quiet mornings and golf afternoons, is now embracing a whirlwind of new experiences alongside his girlfriend. The two have been spotted enjoying cozy coffee dates, strolling through art festivals, and even attending charity events together. Witnesses describe them as inseparable and genuinely happy, with Gerry looking decades younger thanks to his newfound enthusiasm for life. What's caught fans' attention most is how comfortable and natural the relationship appears. Nothing about it seems staged or rushed. It's worth remembering that Gerry's journey on The Golden Bachelor was emotional. He opened up about the loss of his late wife, Toni, and the years he spent trying to rebuild his life. Many viewers related to his story, especially those who have experienced love and loss later in life. For Gerry to find a new partner now feels like the happy continuation fans hoped for but didn't necessarily expect so soon. Those close to him revealed that his girlfriend is not a fellow Bachelor alum, but someone he met organically through mutual friends. She reportedly has her own vibrant personality and a passion for travel, which has rubbed off on Gerry. In fact, since they started dating, Gerry has visited several destinations he'd never been to before, from quiet coastal towns to bustling cities full of culture and energy. One insider mentioned that Gerry's new love is also deeply involved in community work, and this has inspired him to lend his time to more charitable causes. He's been volunteering at local events, participating in fundraisers, and even helping organize community outreach projects. For fans who watched him as a TV romantic lead, this philanthropic chapter of his life shows a different but equally admirable side of Gerry. On social media, subtle hints of the relationship began appearing weeks ago. A mysterious woman's hand in a photo, a shared meal in the background of an Instagram story, or Gerry posting about new adventures without offering too much detail. But it wasn't until recently that the couple decided to step out publicly. The first official appearance came at a summer charity gala, where they walked in together, exchanged smiles, and looked at ease in the spotlight. Since then, the public reaction has been overwhelmingly positive. Bachelor Nation fans have flooded comment sections with supportive messages, saying they're happy to see Gerry embracing life with someone who makes him shine. Some even joked that the couple should be featured in a Golden Bachelor Happily Ever After special, given the feel-good nature of their romance. This relationship hasn't just changed Gerry's day-to-day activities, it's also shifted his outlook. In interviews, Gerry has spoken about the importance of embracing change, taking risks, and staying open to love no matter your age. He's also hinted at how special this new relationship feels, describing it as easy, uplifting, and full of laughter. For a man who became famous in his 70s, this next chapter is proof that love stories can keep unfolding at any stage of life. It's a sentiment that resonates deeply with his fanbase, many of whom are in their own later life chapters and find Gerry's openness to new love both inspiring and comforting. Of course, with newfound happiness comes speculation. Will Gerry and his girlfriend take things to the next level? Could an engagement be in the cards? While Gerry has been careful not to rush, insiders say the relationship is serious and that the couple has discussed a shared future. They've reportedly been meeting each other's families, blending traditions, and even talking about long-term plans. For now, though, Gerry seems content to let things develop naturally. His schedule is full of date nights, travel plans, and meaningful community work, all things that his girlfriend has encouraged and supported. Those who know him say this is the most alive and optimistic they've seen him in years. The impact on Gerry's public image has also been noticeable. While The Golden Bachelor made him a household name, his post-show life has kept him relevant in a more authentic way. Rather than chasing reality TV fame, Gerry appears focused on building something real and lasting, away from the manufactured drama of television. This authenticity is exactly what keeps fans rooting for him. In many ways, Gerry's story has come full circle. He started his Golden Bachelor journey seeking love after loss, unsure if the spark could ever return. Now, with his new girlfriend by his side, he's living proof that second chances can be even sweeter than the first. His life is fuller, his heart is lighter, and his days are marked by a renewed sense of purpose. For fans, Gerry Turner's life changes are more than just gossip. They're a reminder that love can transform you at any age. And as he continues to share glimpses of his new chapter, one thing is certain: this Golden Bachelor isn't slowing down anytime soon. I see that the Golden Bachelor winner Teresa Nist is trying to stay relevant, but is she still interesting enough to garner attention? The Golden Bachelor Season 1 saw first senior lead Gerry Turner choose between 22 eligible senior women who were all vying for his heart. Gerry had a few frontrunners, but narrowed down his top 3 to Teresa, Leslie Fima, and Faith Martin, all of whom he went on hometown dates with. Only Teresa and Leslie made it to the fantasy suite dates in Costa Rica, where I watched Gerry blindside Leslie to choose Teresa. The Golden Bachelorette Season 1, which saw lead Joan Bassos choose between 24 golden men, just finished airing, with Joan declaring Chalk Chapel as her winner. Joan left Gerry's Golden Bachelor season early to be there for her daughter, who needed her. Bachelor Nation focus has been more on Joan and Chalk than on Gerry and Teresa. Teresa has not been on TV since the Golden Bachelor wrapped up in November 2023, but I believe questions about her relevancy remain. The Golden Bachelor Season 1 was filmed in August 2023, and Teresa and Gerry got married in the Golden Wedding on January 4, 2024. The couple were treated courtesy of ABC to a lavish Italian honeymoon. However, the pair announced their split in April 2024 by Good Morning America, after only 3 months of marriage. I watched the duo cite issues around not being able to agree where to live as reason for their breakup. Teresa and Gerry's split was huge for me, as it was for Bachelor Nation fans, as I felt they were a strong match and were set to contribute to a bright reign of Golden Bachelor franchise shows. However, Gerry and Teresa disappointed me with their lack of commitment and unwillingness to compromise. I don't think they ever should have gotten married, and Teresa has admitted to doing so for the honeymoon that came with it. I witnessed Teresa try to never step out of the public eye in the wake of her divorce from Gerry. Based on her continued social media activity and penchant for rubbing her happiness in Gerry's face, I think Teresa relishes the attention, both good and bad. Teresa now has 128,000 followers on Instagram, where she posts about twice a week. I've seen her try her hand at being a content creator and influencer, which goes to show her current clout chasing. Teresa shares posts about her outfits, cooking recipes and methods, and the different ways she stays in shape. What's more, Teresa shares content with her Golden Bachelorette friends and even did a dancing video with Leslie that could be a nod to get her onto Dancing with the Stars. Either way I look at Teresa's Instagram, I feel she is trying to capitalize on her Golden Bachelorette fame, but her run in public popularity may be over. To me, Teresa was only relevant to reality TV and Bachelor Nation's fans' microscope when the Golden Bachelor was airing and in the aftermath of her divorce, because fans were still interested in what path she would take. Now that almost a year has gone by since her ill-fated wedding, I don't think she is interesting anymore. She is trying to cling to her fame and her fan base, and while she does maintain a strong following, I feel she is not relevant in the greater scope of Bachelor Nation anymore. I don't believe Teresa was a clout chaser all along, but I do think she relishes her celebrity status, although she is losing popularity now that there are newer and less problematic Bachelor cast members to focus on. Teresa only makes headlines these days when she spills tea on podcasts or makes attention-grabbing social media posts, but in the mainstream, I don't think she is as popular at all. We're wrapping up here for today, but the excitement of trending gossip doesn't stop here. We'll be back with new surprises very soon. So stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe.